like to give a few memories. This is not a speech, this is a few memories. My memories of this school span from the early 50s when my brother, Clint Fowler, attended as a first grader. My two younger sisters and I, we ran amok on the front lawn, we climbed the cannons, and generally behaved as little girls would. I remember when Dr. Brown Sr. would come to town from Arkansas, it was a very big event, and we had to be on our best behavior. I remember the big blue school buses chugging down our street every morning and watching my brother climb on. In the 60s, as a young teenager, I remember my final year as a trick-or-treater, I dressed up as a cadet. Pretty scary, huh? In the 70s, I worked here as a secretary for 8 years, from 1970 through 78. Who can forget Major James Barham walking through headquarters, taking prospective parents and cadets out the back door, standing on the porch and saying, "Smell that ocean breeze." He said it every time. I remember taking my firstborn to the yearly carnival here on the backfield when he was barely a month old. Later, he attended the summer program here for several years. I remember when two beloved school teachers, Janet Williams and Rick Neiswanger, were married on the front lawn of A Barracks under the jacaranda trees. When I married my husband Roy, I learned that he had been a member of a small army of Long Beach letter carriers who moonlighted here as bus drivers in the afternoon. Just this morning I was speaking to my brother-in-law, Roy Halberg, and he told me that he used to drive a bus here as well, and his mother. He told me that one morning he got on a bus and it didn't have the route book in it, and he really didn't know where to go, and all he was told is the address of the first pickup, and he says from there, they'll tell you, where to go. He says, you can imagine how that turned out. He was 2 hours late to school. Because my dad's career was a member of the board of the John Brown Schools Foundation of California and a member of the board of trustees of John Brown University, I've had continual contact with this academy. And as hard as it may be to believe, at one time I actually babysat Ron Hurt. Yes, I know, I don't know what they were thinking. And then in turn, his parents, George and Marie, watched my babies on occasion. Because of my long association with John Brown University, I felt compelled to let them know about this event today. And they responded with a nice donation for the plaque, and they're very happy to know that the camaraderie of the cadets is alive and well. I would like to thank Mac McCarty and John Nimmons of the Long Beach Unified School District for their wonderful cooperation in letting us have this event here today, and also Mr. Guyton, the principal of Alvarado. You don't know how much it means to be here today. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Kirk. Kirk Shinaward, raise your hand. Let's give Kirk a hand right now. It was because of Kirk's vision and love of the school that we are here today, and I believe that Kirk exemplifies the type of young man who used to call this campus home. And it has been a pleasure getting to know him and some of the others very well on Facebook since the picnic last summer. In closing, I'd like to say that this place right here has always been hallowed ground to me. And it is now even more so with the placement of this plaque today. May God continue to bless all those who once entered the gates of this sacred place. And may you hold the memories and friends made here close to your hearts forever. Thank you.